Cortney.
And I... What was that?
I don't know. And today, we are here to do the comeback of the subunit that started it all, JJ Project. The song is called Tomorrow Today, which is perfect because I'm sure you guys thought we were going to do it tomorrow, but we're on time and we're doing it today! Ha, ha, yeah! So let's go.
You're so embarrassing.
Are they not going to be in the video? I'm feeling that vibe. Never mind. Just kidding. Where are they where the grass is cut perfectly?
They're like in Heartland. Like in Wisconsin or something.
Wisconsin.
That's cool. I'm touching your eyes.
I don't think that's where you should sunbathe. In the middle of the street. I'm like trying to read the English translation, but then like JB's on the screen and I'm like looking at him.
I feel like I'm going cross-eyed because my eyes are going up and down.
You look sad. Now I'm starting to feel sad.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, regret looking back later." Then he looked back.
Right.
That was clever. That place is so beautiful.
It really is.
Oh my god, I hate triggered. I hate puzzles. I'm triggered.
I can just feel your hate rise up inside of you. I just feel my happiness boiling over.
Literal opposites. They look like... I feel like Shiny's filming View on the other side of the forest in this video.
Where the actual town might be.
I don't know why that shot just like made my fear of heights skyrocket. Like these. Who's driving?
Well, maybe they're not in America because they're on the other side of the state.
That note was popping. JB's fine. They're going on different
ways.
That was the definition of a look back. Like that's like you feel like that's the last time you're gonna see someone.
Stop it. Tomorrow Today. That was like deep. Will I look back on my life and regret anything? Will I feel good about what I've done, where I've gone, decisions I've made? People ask me these questions, I don't know the answer. I mean, it could be, what do you want to do with your life? What are you going to do if you graduate high school? What are you going to do if you graduate college? I'm trying to look ahead to tomorrow. I don't know, I can't see, don't know which way to go, right or left. And it's like basically just kind of like everyone second guesses himself about these things.
Yeah.
In my opinion, everything happens for a reason. I'm one of those type of people, but at the same time, you still have to have good morals and values to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
And if you don't, sometimes that can lead you astray.
It's really hard, like, being at that crossroads. Like, I feel like there's just a few ages in life where you're like, okay, what am I doing? Like when you turn 17 or 18 and you just graduated high school and you gotta figure out, do I want to go to college? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And then let's say you get through that and then you turn 25 and you're like, oh shit! You're like, I'm halfway to 30. And that's when, like, when you were like a kid, like 10, when you think, when I'm 25, I'm gonna be married with kids, and then you get to 23 and you're like, 25 is right around the corner, and
like, a year and a half, and this ain't going.
It's like, and I am nowhere close. I ain't got a man. I don't have kids. I haven't finished school. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? You can go down the list. And I've had those moments too where I'm like, what is going on? Like, what am I doing? But I just feel like, and I've always told myself this because I have really, really bad anxiety, and I can, like, get in my head, and it also takes into a part of, like, loving yourself and knowing what you want and trusting your instinct. But I feel like if you never give up, then you're doing something right. Because it's so easy to give up.
So easy.
It's so easy to say, oh, I'm not going to go to school, or oh, I'm just not going to try in this class, or oh, I'm not going to look for jobs, or oh, I'm not going to try to date because I'm sad, or, like, you know what I mean? I just feel like as long as you never give up, that is the main point. As long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other, no matter where you think you're going, or if you have to make a really, like, harsh decision. I even think about stuff like this as if, like, when I'm, like, done with school and I'm done and I want to move on with that part of my life and I move, my parents are older, so I could literally be starting the next chapter of my life, and then something could happen and I may have to come back home and take care of a parent, or a parent may have to come and live with me. And I don't think that in that small kind of time frame, like, would I even be able to?
Right.
Like, can I take care of my parents? Can I take care of if something happened to a brother and I have to, there's, like, only one of us take care of, like, a niece or nephew? Like, things like that, and it, like,
that could completely change your perspective of life and change your life. Besides continuing to put one foot in front of the other, another thing that, like, stops people from making a decision or moving forward is fear. I feel like fear is, like, the biggest thing, because everyone's scared of rejection and making the wrong decision, and all that's all rolled into one. Just like yesterday, I was just on Instagram, and it was like the number one regret in life other than fear, and it was a guy who was, like, doing kind of like a TED Talk kind of thing, and he was like, I want everyone in this room to go and volunteer at, like, a nursing home for, like, a week. The worst thing that can happen in life is regret. And he's like, those people, when you're working with them and they're in their 80s and 90s and they're, like, talking to you and they're telling you about, oh, I wish I would have done this, I would have done that. And he was like, you can BS that for a minute, but it's really hard to BS that when you're 90. And I was like, whoosh. Even now I, like, try to push myself more. And I'm like, Cortney, what is the reason for you to not do this? Why not? Like, it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, as long as you try, in, like, 2 years, you're not even going to think about it. Not going to think about it, yeah.
Because I think about stuff I told myself, like, no, don't do this, don't do that. And I look back now and I'm like, why? Even, like, little things. Yeah, it doesn't have to be some grand decision. When I went to the Bahamas, everyone wanted to do a banana boat. Like, you know, the thing where you get on and in the water and the thing drags you. But I can't swim. We're in the freaking ocean. And I was like, yes, I have a life vest, but what if I somehow fly off this banana boat when he makes a turn and my life jacket comes off and I drown? You just think of the worst decision. In the worst possible, like, mindset. I was like, I'm gonna die, guys. I'm not going. So, like, and it was her birthday and everyone's about to do this and she was like, just do it. And I did it. And I'm happy I did, because if I didn't, I would have regretted it. Yeah. And they would have had all the pictures and videos on the banana boat having fun. I would have just been sitting on the beach by myself. Yeah. In the heat. Little or big. It can broaden your horizon. And even, like, stuff you can't control. I'm going to be 26 next week. And I have to get my own insurance. And, like, I've set... That's right. I've set all that up, but whew, I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Because, woo, let me just get this... Let me just get this last one in while I can. But it's just, like, kind of like another stepping stone that I can't control. I can't control that I'm turning 26, and this has to happen. Stuff like that can, like, give one anxiety, like, oh my god, like, things are getting real, but I just try to, like, whew, like, calm down. Like, everything is pretty much okay. I try to tell myself, as long as I have somewhere to sleep, I have good friends, I have food on my table, I have a car, which a lot of people don't, I feel like I can't really complain that much. And all of that could go away, and I feel like I could still have friends and family and like be able to make it. Yeah. Wow, we really went on a
little tangent there.
Yeah, we really had a little tangent there.
Oops.
Sometimes that happens when we do these kinds of videos. That's a good early midlife crisis song.
I'm almost there.
So on that note, let us know what you guys think. Drop some of your fears, insecurities, things you have anxiety about in the comment section, and we can all vent, share, and discuss, because even though I didn't know I needed to vent, right now I feel a little bit better.
Me too.
Follow us on Instagram.
And follow us on Twitter.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.